we got a lot of promotions to corporal here, which is a very big level up for gunners in particular. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Opportunist is great for a lot of builds, but let's see. If you look at the other Overwatch perks in the gunner tree, at Tech Sergeant you've got Ready for Anything. That's great, but it's competing with Double Tap. And Double Tap lets them have 2 shots every other turn. It's a slightly less powerful version of the same thing infantry get, but you're putting it on a frickin' gunner. So it's competing with a very good perk there. And then if you look at Sentinel, which lets them take 2 Overwatch shots every turn instead of 1, it's competing with Mayhem, which adds a lot of extra damage, or Extra Conditioning, which adds a lot of just base stats. Like a lot. Especially health. So it's competing with good perks at every level. And at this level, Corporal, it's competing with heat ammo and shredder ammo, both of which are very good. So shredder ammo, it's essentially, it's like if you hit enemies with a shredder rocket, except it lasts. It's obviously only on the unit you hit, but it lasts longer. For the next 4 turns, the enemy that they hit takes a lot of extra damage from any subsequent damage sources. That could be grenades, rockets, other allies shooting at it. It can be very useful. So, but it's also competing with heat ammo, which I also really like, which their primary weapon does an additional 50% damage to robotic enemies after damage reduction. So it doesn't affect shotguns, but I don't think you even can equip gunners with shotguns, so that's obviously not a problem. And either one of these can just help them set up getting damage through on targets that are either have a lot of health or a lot of damage resistance, sometimes both, and you really need that. Especially in the early game when you might just be working with ballistic weapons for a while. So I'm just trying to figure out, do I want shredder ammo or do I want heat ammo on this particular gunner? I'm going to say heat ammo right now because we're starting to run into, we already ran into 1 cyber disc. Admittedly, that was on a terror mission, so it might be a little while before we're running into them on a regular basis, but they're definitely a problem. So, gonna go with heat ammo right now. Probably gonna also take shredder ammo on some gunners later. And let's see. Yep, you get Deadeye now. Okay, yeah, your aim is very, very good, and your will's not super great. I mean, with your health, I mean, will to survive would be good just to give you some tankiness, but your aim is so freaking good. I really want you to take Opportunist, so... Oh, good, you got health. Good job. Okay, and yeah, you are speccing as an offensive engineer, so you are going to take heat warheads. I suppose one benefit to taking out all those Seekers is we did get a fair bit of alloys and Alarium.
We will be watching.
So see, now we actually get to see the pop-ups for Foundry projects. So it'll be a lot more clear when those unlock now. So yeah, new combat systems does unlock a couple of interesting pieces of gear that can be really nice. Particularly like the alloy tripod and a couple of other things I think too. I can't remember everything that it unlocks. That can actually be a nice upgrade too. It makes scopes And I believe laser sights as well. Yeah, laser sights too. It makes them also increase critical chance. So for our snipers and infantry in particular, who tend to carry laser sights and scopes, it means that their base critical chance goes up. And those are classes that don't get a lot of flanking shots usually. So that increase to critical chance can be useful for them. Again, good for shivs. We'll probably eventually have some shivs, so... Okay, yeah, and I'm not seeing aerospace concepts here, so I'm thinking that we probably do need to research alien computers then to get that unlocked. So I don't think xenogenetics is a prerequisite for it. It's marked as priority right now because I think you need it to interrogate outsiders. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think that's what it is. We're not doing that right now. Alien materials might be a prereq for it. It's a prerequisite for a lot of things. But I want to say alien computers is the prerequisite. So we're going to go for that.
Efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Okay, foundry. We do have to burn one of our scopes to do that upgrade. So in essence, it is... How much is a scope? So it's effectively 170 credits because of the cost of the scope. So I may not get that right now because we are still trying to hold money for the plane alloy, the interceptor foundry projects there. It took me a second to figure out how to phrase that for some reason. I believe that also unlocks shredder ammo and some other things. How many days? 18 days. Because we don't have quite enough engineers, so we're taking a penalty on that. And then that's 8 days. It occurs to me that we really need to try to get workshops up too, because that would improve some of these costs and give us a rebate on some of the materials used, which would be really nice. Let's have a look at that. And of course, if we're going to start building specialized equipment, we're going to need a repair bay. Since it looks like it's going to take a little bit to get to the advanced aerospace concepts, I'm going to dig that out because we need to get a repair bay started. And I'm going to build the next access lift because I want to put workshops here. And it looks like we're about to start actually building equipment, so if we can get those up, it will make that a lot more cost effective.
Transfer complete.
Okay, yep, need more engineers. Have those weapon fragments.
Contact detected.
Oh, that's a raider. I'll admit there's part of me thinking, like, should I even bother, or should I just hold back and wait for the hunter UFO and just take that out? Because the last few times I have tried to take out raiders, we haven't been able to do it, and the raider tears up every plane I've got in the hangar, and then that doesn't leave us anything to go after the hunter UFO. And we've got a lot of people right now that have Stingray missiles, which would be good against a fighter, which is like the most likely thing that it would send. We're gonna send up Cajun. We're gonna see how this goes. But if it gets to the point where I'm looking at like the 3 Stingray missile ones, then I'm just gonna hold them to take out the Hunter UFO.
Taking heavy fire! We lost the bubble.
Yeah, that really didn't go well. I'm just gonna wait for the frickin' Hunter UFO.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Okay, that request from North America is about to expire, so we're getting close to when we need to scan for Exalt again. Let's get our plane here renamed. Alright, Firefly. We don't have any doubles, do we? Oh, that's a double. Didn't need a different one. Okay, yeah, Judge isn't taken yet. Okay, well, I don't want to go on the abductions just yet because that request thing just expired and that's when I wanted to scan again and I don't want to forget, so...
Intel scan complete. No new Exalt cells located.
Dang it, I was thinking that would be long enough, and it wasn't. So we're gonna have to scan again in a few days, let's say after alien computers. It's very annoying. Okay, so this is an abduction and it's light, so gonna send another round of lance corporals and specialists, probably. Urban block, probably not great for snipers. So let's say Sabrina. Let's also send Chase. He needs to get experience, so... And Flavio, now that we've got some of our higher ranked scouts back, he's free to just go on this. And Manuel, why not? And Simon. And Anna. And I think since we are taking a bunch of lance corporals on this and not any specialists, I'm going to take one of the rookies. Actually, Karen has pretty impressive willpower, funnily enough. So, we're gonna take her. Okay, Chase's health went up on his last level up, I think, so that makes him a little better off. That's good. I'm gonna give him a scope because that does help with the rocket aim. You're gonna carry the motion tracker. And I think the assault is going to carry an arc thrower. And rookie here definitely needs all of the armor that I can give her. And I think is just going to carry probably a spare medkit.
Dropship has arrived.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
I'm on the move.
Good to go. Target acquired.
Okay, we've got a couple of floaters over there.
No need to ask twice.
Okay, you can see one of them from that window.
Heading to that location.
I suppose I could have you start working your way up to flank. But that could, in theory, be dangerous, because remember that floaters could fly, and it could just, like, fly over the corner and get to her. Not that it would be able to see her there, but it could happen.
Already there.
You have close combat specialists, so if it would try to get in your face, you at least could shoot at it.
Moving.
Have our medic go there. Have our infantry go here. Have Chase get into better cover near the infantry. You're gonna suppress this one, which will put holo targeting on it.
Suppressing target.
Which will give our scout a slightly better shot at it. Very nice.
Moving to Overwatch. I feel, Commander.
That one's just moving. Where are you moving to? Oh, to that dumpster behind us. You know, that's probably not going to end super well for you.
They're flanking us.
So we have a lot of people who can just go flank you.
Moving.
Okay, I was expecting it to need 2 shots, but I'll take that. Okay, we're going to have our assault poke around this corner. And there you go.
Ich mach mich los.
Gonna move a little bit, but not too much, because our assault is kind of in a slightly vulnerable position there if we would see anything.
There now. Alien object in sight.
Alien object in sight where? I mean, that's Meld. You've seen Meld. Where did you see it? Because I don't see it. Is it on the roof? No. Is it on this roof? Not as far as I can tell. Okay.
Good to go.
I'm just gonna have to come up behind our assault.
Ready to engage.
Roger that. Scanning. Ready to rock. Ich kümmere mich drum.
so I heard more floaters and thin men. And I can hear meld now. Sounds like it's over here somewhere.
Rücke aus!
Yep, there it is.
Got it.
Looks like our scout will be able to get to it with a blue move next turn, so I'm gonna just wait a second and do that because I don't think it's gonna self-destruct this turn. It's usually beeping a lot faster and more obnoxiously before it self-destructs.
Heading to that location.
Running. On Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize. I feel better. Ready to rock.
Oh, yeah, the medic. They're gonna run you. Let's see.
Location confirmed.
Okay, thin men are in that direction.
Got it covered. Got it.
Alright, got the meld. There are probably more canisters somewhere, but they must be further in the same direction that the aliens are in, which is off behind the trucks and stuff over here.
That's affirmative.
Bin unterwegs.
On the move.
Would really rather not take cover by the gas pumps for too long, but we're not in active combat right now, so just try to get them somewhere else as soon as I can.
Heading to that location.
Honestly, what I should have probably done would have been to move Simon first.
Double time.
And yeah, we're just gonna fix that. I really don't like leaving people next to the gas pumps.
Verstanden. Sicher ab.
We're green to go. After that, scanning.
Okay, let's get you away from the meld, because
That's affirmative.
the meld is very, very fragile, and if the aliens shoot at it, not only do we lose the meld, you know, then you're not in cover anymore, and we probably lose you.
Im Allmarsch.
Okay, Manuel's just gonna have to dash to catch up to everyone.
I'm rolling.
On my way.
Okay, they must be really back there among the trucks and stuff, because we're running out of places where they could be.
Headed there now.
Yes, sir. Comfort zone.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Covering now. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
What was that?
Oh, there are the thin men. 3 of them.
Missed.
Overwatch did not work so far. Yep, still no luck on the Overwatch. Okay. Gonna have our gunner go here to get a flanking shot on one of the thin men. Alright, that's 1 down. 2 to go.
Auf dem Weg.
Oh, wasn't expecting a flanking shot on that one. Unfortunately, it missed.
Nächstes Mal krieg ich ihn. Roger that.
Okay, Scout hit it with a flanking shot, but didn't quite kill it. It's very wounded now, though.
That's affirmative.
I don't really want to move a whole lot closer because we've also got floaters somewhere to deal with. And also, thin men are really, really mobile. And I'd rather not get flanked. I think I'm going to have these guys move around to the other side of the van.
Moving out.
For that very reason.
Aye, aye.
Roger. I've got my eyes on scanning.
Roger that. Scanning.
Was zur Hölle war das?
Okay, there's the other thin man. Hopped down from the truck it was on. Okay, if nothing else, we could suppress that one. Now our assault... no, we've got these crates on the way here. That would block his flanking shot. So we'd have to run and gun. And the problem is, there's a very high chance, I think, that he will see the floaters, because they've got to be somewhere back among the trucks. So I don't want him to run and gun to get this thin man, and then like, oh, there are floaters hanging out right here, and he's dead now. So, not going to risk that. I could put the scout here. That might be a flanking shot on this guy. Of course, we'd need to suppress this one or something, because if not, the scout would end up being way too close, and I'm not certain I could get my gunner into a spot where she has a sight line, especially since I can't put her here because there's acid here. I don't know, now might just be a good time to take some pot shots at them and call it a day for this turn at least, because we're just not in a good position to really want to move up. We're gonna get hollow targeting on it. See if the medic can get a lucky shot.
No way that just happened.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Got it covered.
Okay, you need to hunker down because acid. That one's honestly pretty wounded.
On Overwatch.
So I'd say I'd rather have Overwatch. Okay, that one's gonna run up, which is honestly what we want right now. We need it to not be back there near where the floaters are. Okay, good. The gunner's Overwatch hit it. Okay, the scout could probably break that Overwatch. They're both pretty wounded. Should be a fairly low chance to hit, but how would I follow up on that? Probably by moving the guy with the shotgun in a little bit closer to maybe get a shot on one of them. A scout needs to move first. I really don't want him to dash because there is every chance that he could see the floaters. So we're just going to use a blue move. Yes, I know that's flanked. We'll move him back or something. 2% and an 8%. They both missed.
That's affirmative.
It's just too far of a shot. Pistol might be a little better. It is. Okay, let's see if we can pick off the one that has 1 health. Okay, very nice. Now, of course, we could have the scout. Well, no, we can't. He does not have ammo. So, scout is going to double back now. Get himself back into cover. Our gunner is going to lock this thing down. Well, probably lock it down. We can't have the infantry do anything. He's covered in acid. So let's have him hunker down before I forget about that. Now we do have those two plus the rookie.
Heading there now.
So we do have some shots on it. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the suppression because it'll put hollow targeting on it. We might get a lucky shot on it. We might not. Either way, it's either dead or suppressed. So...
Negative damage.
Okay, medic got it.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Okay. Alien object in sight. Got a visual.
Alright, found the floaters. There are 2 of them. One of which overwatched. Gonna see if we can get rid of the overwatch. I'm not sure if this is gonna be running close enough, but it was not. Okay, he shouldn't be able to see through that gap in the truck. I could have him go here and shoot this one. It's just that he could then potentially be flanked by that one, which would be bad. Let's see. Well, we're going to start by just having the gunner shoot at this one. And miss somehow. Okay, that's a problem. Because it is so close to him now that I kind of have to do this.
He's down.
Okay, do that. Really hoping that that one that's left just panics. Oh, crap. He's still covered in acid. That takes so freaking long. Medic, just remove it. You've got 5 freaking med kits. I'm done with this.
Come on. Time to cowboy up.
Really wish that the acid effect, like the graphics on it, was a little more obvious, because sometimes I just forget. Especially when it's been on like 3 or more turns, and it's like, please, just wear off already.
Headed there now.
Anyway.
Moving to Overwatch.
Roger, Dodger.
Okay, it's moving. It might be able to flank the rookie if it flies over that truck. Okay, it didn't quite make it that far. Okay, you're just hanging out in the air there. All right. Scout, please get rid of the Overwatch problem.
Roger, Dodger.
4%. And it hit. Yep, that's why scouts need health, because sometimes that happens. It's also why we need a lot of scouts, because they have to be on a rotation. Let's see, we could have the shotgunner just take it out, of course, but we could also have the shotgunner try to capture it.
Moving.
Let's see if the rookie can hit it. If she kills it, great. She gets a kill. If not...
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Problem is, we're going to be looking at a lot of 50%-ish shots if that capture fails, and the capture's only going to be like a 70-ish% because it's at 3 health. And yeah, I don't feel like we have enough backup plans right now, so we're just going to shoot it.
Operational objectives completed.